Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another podcast episode, and we about to get into a few different topics. Like, comment, and subscribe to my podcast channel. Now, the first topic we will be discussing is the reason why champagne thickums don't mess with Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. A lot of people have been asking, why doesn't champagne thickums mess with Doja Cat? Champagne Thickums was following Doja Cat back in 2019, and then he unfollowed her after the Say So remix came out. Now, at that time, Champagne Thickums and Nicki weren't really that cool. They did not follow each other at that time. They had a falling out back in 2018, 2019, and Nicki Minaj and Champagne Thickums had a conversation late 2020, but the Say So remix didn't come out till May of 2020. This is before she announced her pregnancy. And so with that being said, Champagne Thickums allegedly felt some type of way about the Say So remix because he allegedly had DM'd Doja about doing something together, working together. And people don't realize Champagne Thickums don't do a lot of female collaborations. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but usually if he ain't hitting, he ain't spitting on no record. Okay? That's just how Champagne Thickums get down. Most of the women that he has collaborated with, he has smashed, with the exception of, obviously Queen Bee. I mean, of course, he's not going to smash Queen Bee. He tried to smash Alicia Keys. That's one of the reasons why Swizz Beatz don't mess with him. Swizz Beatz dissed him back in 2020. And he tried to smash Summer Walker, and that's why him and London on the Track fell out. Okay? Rihanna, he smashed. She worked with her. Janae Aiko, he smashed. She worked with her. Georgia Smith, he worked with her. He smashed. He sampled J-Lo on a record. I think it was called Teenage Fever. He smashed J-Lo. So Champagne Thickums, usually, if he collaborate with a female artist, he's smashing or dating that artist. Okay, so he felt like, me coming in your DM, talking to you, bigging you up, trying to work with you, and then you decide to work with Nicki Minaj. At the time, he wasn't cool with Nicki. I want you guys to remember that. He wasn't cool with Nicki at that time. He felt some type of way about it. And then, over the course of Doja's stardom, it's revealed that she don't really like black men, even if you mix. Okay? She liked the Caucasian men. And so allegedly Champagne Thickums felt some type of way about that. Like, damn, how you a rapper and you don't like black men? You know what I'm saying? A lot of men in the industry don't mess with Doja Cat for that reason too. The fact that, she don't like black men in the industry. She wouldn't even date Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow was trying to get with her, but unfortunately he might have been a little bit too urban. She looking for somebody that's in them racist chat rooms, that mimics black women and says the N-word on a regular basis, okay? And might whip her in bed. She likes those type of white guys. She don't like when you too urban. Okay, so that's another thing is like, Champagne Thickums found out and other men have found out in the industry that she don't really like black men. That turns them off. Okay, being that she's in rap and she do say the N-word. Okay, so that's another thing. So Champagne Thickums got in his feelings about the whole remix. Allegedly, he was trying to, be on the Say So remix. And then she ended up choosing Nicki Minaj because obviously Nicki took her to number one. She probably could have went number one with Champagne Thickums, though. I think she probably could have went number one with him, too. But I think that at that time, Nicki was on hiatus. She wasn't dropping music as much. And I think people were excited to see her back. And plus, she went number one the same week Megan and Queen Bee dropped, which was really impressive. Okay? So, we got to give Nicki her 10s. Same thing with Doja Cat for the Say So remix. Now, as for Megan Thee Stallion, Champagne Thickums don't mess with Megan Thee Stallion because of Jay Prince. Now, Jay Prince and Carl Crawford, they're in business together with 1501. And Megan is in a legal battle with 1501, and she has accused, Carl and Jay Prince of hiding money from her, not paying her. And so Jay Prince don't mess with Megan at all. And Jay Prince's son is actually cool with Tory Lanez. Okay? And so, out of loyalty, Champagne Thickums don't mess with Megan Thee Stallion. Now, the song that he did with Megan Thee Stallion when he said, she lied about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. Allegedly, he did not intentionally try to shade, Megan Thee Stallion, but he just let, the fans run with it because it increased his streams. Everybody went to listen to that song. Drake is one of the top artists on Spotify. So it helped him in the long run. And because Champagne Thickums is well connected and protected by the industry, he knew that just because he dissed Megan Thee Stallion, it wasn't going to affect his career. And that's just the honest truth. It's not going to affect his career because Champagne Thickums has a bigger following and is a bigger artist than Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? But that is the reason why he don't really mess with Megan. And, allegedly Megan, she tried to work with Champagne Thickums too. Before she got that Future collaboration, she tried working with Champagne Thickums, and Champagne Thickums was kind of like giving her the runaround. Like I said before, if he ain't smashing, he ain't spitting on no records. He not going to give you a free feature because people don't realize Champagne Thickums don't always charge for features. If he mess with an artist, he'll do it for free. A lot of his features that he's done recently are for free because he genuinely messed with the artist. So if you a female, he not going to be giving you no free features unless he hitting or you guys are romantically involved. Okay? Especially if you're a newer artist, because technically it's beneficial for the female artist to have Champagne Thickums on a record versus it being beneficial for him. Now, obviously, he's not going to do that with the Mary J. Bliges and the Queen Bees. He worked with Queen Bee before because those are icons. He's not going to be able to get away with that with legends like Mary J. Blige and Queen Bee. But he can get away with it with like a Jhené Aiko and a Rihanna and a Georgia Smith. Okay, and a J-Ho, because, J-Lo, she's an icon, but she's not hot musically. She's more hot in the acting world in recent years than she is in the music world. Now, some people are saying that Doja Cat dissed Megan Thee Stallion in The Town Is Dead, her new single. She said, "Fall off what? I ain't seen the horse." Okay? And The Town Is Red, or The Town Is Dead, whatever it's called. And my whole thing is this. So now anytime an artist mentions a horse, they're talking about Megan Thee Stallion. Wow. Y'all so shady. Every time they mention a horse is about Megan, that's very much messed up. Y'all ain't right. Now, moving on to Cardi B. Is IŞŞA Cardi B's karma? Let me know in the comments. A lot of people talk about, Cardi B being Nicki Minaj's karma because of how she treated Lil' Kim. That's what they always say. Oh, this is what she gets for treating Lil' Kim like that and disrespecting Lil' Kim. Now she's getting her karma. But in my opinion, IŞŞA has successfully been able to take Cardi B's spot in less than a year. Is it Cardi B's karma for how, she treated Nicki Minaj? Okay? Because I really believe that Cardi B is a puppet to Titanic Records, who was trying to take Nicki Minaj down. And Cardi B knew that she was a puppet. Okay? She knew after she thought, I'm going to get this push. That's why she went and got her teeth done. Got more work done to her face and body. Okay, revamped her look. okay? Changed up her face. She knew that she was about to get a big push. And I also feel like Cardi B knows that all of her numbers are not really organic. She may not ever admit it, but I do believe that Cardi B knows that her numbers are not all organic because she is scared to release solo music. If you so hot, you would not be scared to release solo music. Nicki Minaj released Red Ruby Da Sleaze and she didn't really care. It was a throwaway single. And it's the highest debut for a solo song by a female rapper in 2023 for a solo song, not a collaboration, but for a solo record, it's the highest debut for a female rapper. And a lot of these other girls, they're scared to do it. You know, a lot of the main female rappers except Doja. And that's why I kind of still respect Doja is that she don't need to click up. That's one thing about Doja Cat. She don't need to click up. She stands on her own. A lot of these female rappers have to click up. And so with that being said, I feel like Cardi B knows that if she put out a solo record right now, it may not do too well in the charts. That's why she's trying to do all these features and she trying to act like, you know, she's on a feature run, okay? But she's actually on a I'ma need somebody to save my career run. I'ma need somebody to give me a hit single run. I'ma need somebody to put me back on the top 10 of the charts run. That's what it was given, okay? It wasn't given a feature run. It's given I need somebody to save my career run, okay? Because a lot of these collaborations don't make sense. I understand her and Off the Cheat wanted to put something out because, you know, people were talking about the cheating allegations. But at the end of the day, nobody cares about you and Offset's cheating affairs and you guys, you know, sleeping with people together because at the end of the day, you're not going to leave him anyway. Okay? Even if he cheat on you, you're not going to leave him, so nobody cares. You might as well just go on a reality show and call it the day. Now, speaking of Doja Cat, so Lizzo and Doja used to go on tour together. Okay, there was a time where Doja Cat was a smaller artist and she was opening up for Lizzo. And here is a picture of Lizzo holding up bananas. Are these the bananas that, you know, she was having her dancers play with? And, you know, she said she would like to have a banana up her vajayjay. Is this what she was doing on tour? And then some people are also saying that, you know, Scratch Off might have, you know, some insight as to how, you know, Lizzo was treating her dancers. Okay? But here's the thing. I don't think Doja Cat or Scratch Off would ever speak out. They're probably not going to want to get involved. And I'm sure their team doesn't want them to get involved either. Okay? Because a lot of these artists have a lot of skeletons in their closet. So, you know, if Lizzo gets exposed and Doja could possibly get exposed. She already got a racist boyfriend, okay? She's already having a semi-tough year. And then Scratch Off might get exposed, so I don't think they're going to open up their mouths. Now, moving on to Chris Breezy, the colorist, and Ciara. So, Ciara and Chris Breezy, the colorist, have a new song out. And Ciara had gotten some backlash in regards to, you know, collaborating with Chris Breezy, the colorist. A lot of people have mixed opinions on it. A lot of fans wondering why people still collaborate with Chris Breezy, the colorist. I'm wondering that too. Like, it's not like he gonna take you on the charts. Chris Breezy be flopping a lot of the times, low key. No shade. You know, he's still a good performer, talented, but he can't help you on the charts. This ain't 2013, 2012. No shade. And so with that being said, people are calling Ciara out just how they called out Chloe for collaborating with Chris Breezy, the colorist. That song flopped. And then he also had Normani in his music video, I believe last year. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I think people think that people are still kind of stuck on that one incident with Rihanna, but there's been several incidents with Chris Breezy the Colorist. People only focus in on Rihanna because Rihanna's a megastar. But let's not forget the restraining order that Karrueche had placed on him, okay? Let's not forget about the fact that he beat up Frank Ocean. Let's not forget about how he put a chair through the GMA window, okay? Let's not forget about what happened a few months ago with Usher and his crew and how his crew beat up Usher because Usher was sticking up for Tiana Taylor. Let's not forget that. I'm sorry. There's multiple instances. Now, if it was just one or two instances with Chris Breezy the Colorist, I can understand why people would say, you got to go easy on Chris Breezy the Colorist. But it's been several instances. And on top of that, Chris Breezy cannot take you on the charts. He just released a song. I think it's called Summer Too Hot. That's flopping. The Chloe Bailey collaboration flopped. Okay, so I don't even understand why Ciara even putting out music. All of her singles have done plastic cups. It's a waste of money. She's in the red right now when it comes to her music career. She's not making no money off of that thing. And I like Ciara. I really do, but I don't think people care about her musically. I think she's still stuck in 2006. But nobody is caring about a Ciara new single in 2023. Unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I think that she should have gone into acting. I feel like Ciara, she's a good looking woman. She could have easily, transitioned from, singer to actress, and she could have made bank. Okay? She should have went the Zendaya route. Now, Mr. Brown put out a tweet saying, put some respect on my best friend's name, talking about Caresha, because JT and Caresha were both on the Gorgeous remix by T Grizzly. And everybody on social media was saying how Caresha ate JT up on the remix. Caresha's verse was better than JT's on the Gorgeous remix. That's what everybody was saying on social media. And so with that being said, that's why he said put some respect on my sister's name. And I personally believe that Mr. Brown is jealous of JT. Okay? He is jealous of JT because JT has already gotten a collaboration with Nicki Minaj. She was on the Super Freaky Girl Queen Mix. Okay? With Katie Got Bands and Bia and Malibu Mitch and a few others. So he feels some type of way because he has been begging for a collaboration. Okay? He asked Nicki back in 2021 if they could work together. Where's my feature? That's what he said on Instagram Live. And Nicki just looked at him. Okay?
What I want to ask Nikki, I only really got one motherfucking question.
What?
When I'm getting my motherfucking picture. Hold on. Turn it down there. I can't. Is her phone on mute? Hello?
No, my phone ain't on mute.
This phone.
And so the fact that, she skipped over Mr. Brown and gave JT an opportunity with the Super Freaky Girl Queen Mix, and allegedly she's supposed to be on the No Bars remix, I feel like Mr. Brown feels some type of way about that. And that's why he don't really cape for JT. He don't stick up for JT like he does Caresha, because he don't really mess with JT due to the fact that she was able to get, a Nicki Minaj collaboration before he did. And then on top of that, Nicki unfollowed him on Instagram. So, he feels some type of way about that. And that's why he was throwing subliminal shade at her on Instagram. To me, I don't really feel like Mr. Brown ever really liked Nicki. I think that he just wanted a collaboration, and once he didn't get it, he started to switch up, okay? Like most of the rappers in the game, okay? So let me know how you guys feel about everything. I will see you guys in the next podcast episode, and have a great day.